What's up everyone, it is DJ Martini Midwest Reviews coming at you with another video for my channel. Today I have a really good one. We're talking about the Gotrax G2 Plus. We're going to talk about who it's made for. Is it a teen, an adult, kids, what size can get around on it the best. We're going to talk about that, what's in the box, those types of things, how long it takes to charge, all those things we want to talk about. We're going to get it in today. So hopefully by the time we get done with this video, you'll have a little bit more knowledge if you're looking at this Gotrax scooter here. So thank you so much for tuning in. It's DJ Martini Midwest Reviews. If you've never tuned in, just know that I'm here to help. If I can help one person, I keep saying, then I'm pretty happy with that. If we can explain some stuff on a tutorial, or you see something on my item reviews that you're like, oh, okay, I didn't know about that, then, you know, I'm doing my job, and thank you so much. I'm just here to help do that research for you so you don't have to, give it to you as easy as possible, and leave some links in case you're interested in some of the products that we talk about. So thank you so much for tuning in. DJ Martini Midwest Reviews. Join the Martini Nation. Let's continue to grow this channel. Let's hit 5,000 subscribers this year, and you'd make my day and year and all kinds of hard work that I put into this YouTube and keep trying to go with my channel. So thank you so much. All right, so the Gotrax G2 Plus, it's a cool little scooter. Like I'll admit, I didn't think I've never had an electric scooter, and this is actually for my son. I don't ride it around. I'm not, you know, super good on scooters. I'm more of a bicycle kind of person. So he loves it though. He's riding around, but I wanted to make sure that if I did this video, I knew if it would work for an adult or if it's more for a teen or a kid. And so I kind of wanted to put it through the test, and I will show you some videos of some ride time, explain about the controls a little bit and those types of things. And I'll fill it in here through the video so we can keep it spiced up a little bit. So let's just go through the kind of the boring stats real quick. This has a 200-watt motor, which is not super intense. It's not gonna, you know, pull your skin back when you take off or anything like that. It only goes 12 miles an hour, which is actually, you know, doesn't feel super fast either when you're on it, but it does move 7 miles on a charge. Has a 32.4 volt lithium battery. It has a climbing capacity of 10%, which is funny because I was actually just going to say that from just the test I did with it, that it didn't have a very high capacity for climbing up hills. And so we were going to get into that, and it was funny that I saw that in the instructions, because on some other scooters that I was kind of researching, they don't really say what their you know, capacity is for going uphill. So it was kind of cool that they do have that on this scooter. I did notice that I didn't see it on some other scooters, but they didn't have it on this one. It is an aluminum chassis on the bottom here, so it's pretty tough. Aluminum on the upper shaft here, and plastic pieces on the covers for the wheels. The wheels are solid rubber, so it's a little bit bumpy. I'll put that out there right away. The hubs are metal, and then it does have that 200-watt motor, which is in the front. Does have a plastic wheel on the back. Yeah, all plastic rubber wheel though, and the rubber is hard. It's not like a soft rubber. It's pretty tough. And then up here is all your controls. We'll kind of go over it here in just a second, and then we'll go over it on my extra videos too. I have my assistant doing a little ride time, showing you examples, and you'll also be able to see kind of the ride, because you can see it is a little bumpy too. Like I said, it does have some grip tape on here, you can see, so it does keep your feet on it, no matter what kind of sneakers or whatever you're wearing, which is cool. I'll show you some little things here in just a second on how it snaps together. In the box, it is pretty much 95% put together for you. All you have to do is kind of open it up, because it is folded. And then you have to put one piece on, which is actually this little hook here, which hooks it to this piece right here, hooks to the back piece, so it like locks up, so you can just carry it. And that's really about it. Make sure you charge it. Definitely point that out on all my electric type items. The first thing you want to do, don't even ride it, just charge it for its full charge. This one takes about 4 hours to charge. It takes a little bit, so for a full charge, it might have some battery already charged up, so it might not take as long, but I would fully charge this one all the way up, make sure it's charged up. And so let me go grab the charger real quick. I said it's a 37.8 volt charger at 9 amps. 0.9 amps, sorry. And so this is the charger here, and it does, in the very bottom right here, have a little green light or a red light, depending if it needs charge or if it's charging. And so it does give you, update how it's charging. And so it will tell you via the light, and then when it turns green, solid green, you're ready to go. You're all charged up, and like I said, it could take up to 4 hours. It does take a little bit, but definitely charge this all the way up before you use it. It's the best way to take care of your batteries. A lot of people just open the box, jump on it, run that battery down right away, and it does prolong the battery a little bit to keep these charged. So charge it right away, give it a full charge, then use it, and then give it another full charge right away. No matter if you run the battery down or not, just give it another charge, and do that for like the first, just so you can cycle that battery a little bit, and do that for the first 3, make sure, and then from there you can let it sit out from there, and then charge it whenever you need to charge it. But like I said, I would definitely, every time you use it for like the first 3 times, I would definitely fully charge that battery, and it will prolong your battery. Also, a little quick tip too, batteries don't do so great in really hot weather and really cold weather. So if you can kind of control where this item stays, sometimes, like if it's going to be super cold in your garage, you might want to just bring it in, maybe put it in a closet somewhere. It does fold up very nicely. I'll show you that in here in a second. And put it in the closet or somewhere where it might be a little bit more room temperature than the extreme temperatures, and that will prolong your battery as well. So little tip there. So really quick before I get into the extra videos, I just wanted to let you know that they do have another model, and it was the Gotrax Rival, which is the next step up. It has a 250 watt motor. It goes 12 miles an hour, it goes 15.5 miles an hour, and it's probably the next step up. It goes, I think, up to 12 miles, and so it's $198 right now, which is a great deal as well. $148 for this one. And I would say if you are looking for more of an adult, I would go with the next step up. I would go with the Gotrax Rival instead of this Gotrax G2Plus, just because it's got the little bit more motor, and it's going to go a little bit faster, and it'll be able to carry a little bit more load on it. It's not going to change the weight capacity on it because they're both rated for 220 pounds, but it's going to have a little bit more power to move that weight around. So definitely, if you're a full-size adult and you weigh between that 220 pound realm, you definitely want to have the upper for motor power, and probably would go with the Gotrax Rival. I think this one's made a little bit more for teens or kids. Like I said, my son's about 4'5", about 80 pounds, and he can just cruise around this no problem, up hills, down hills, no matter what the grade is. But for me, it will not make it up those type of hills, and we'll run some footage while I talk about a few other things here. But definitely want to just take you around the scooter real quick. All right, buddy, you ride this thing more than I do, so I'm going to let him explain. This is the Gotrax, nice little scooter here. All right, how do you run this thing?
So to turn it on, you just hold it, and then I'll turn on. And then if you want to turn the front light on, just tap the button once.
Nice.
But you cannot turn it off. You have to turn the whole scooter off.
Okay.
And it's right here.
There, you got some instructions on there. All right. Okay.
And then if this is the throttle,
Gotcha.
you have to go over 3 miles for it to start working.
Okay.
And if you hold it for 10 seconds, it'll go by itself.
Okay, like a cruise control.
And
then
brake.
And that's the brake, and that also stops the cruise control too. If you.
Yep. And if you tap this too, it'll stop it too.
Oh, okay, nice. All right, cool. Where's your brake?
Right here.
A step brake.
Oh.
Okay. And then also, but you can also brake it right there too, right? With the actual kickstand. Nice. We're back. I'm just going to show you really quick how to fold this bad boy up. Not too hard. You're going to have this little latch down here. You can see, sorry for the lighting, but you have the little latch down here, and you just pull this, pull the latch, pull the latch, pull the latch, and there's a little lever right here, and then it's going to fold up. And then you can see right here, and there you go. And you can go ahead and it's clipped in, it's not going to come out. So like I said, I'll show you that on this side. Here's the latch that you're going to pull out. You pull, and then you're going to hit this little lever here, and it's going to allow that to fold out. So very nice. And it's not super heavy. It's pretty nice. So it is portable, and like I said, take it in, store it somewhere, those types of things. And then when you're ready to ride, you just hold down on this, and then you can just pull on the handle, and it clicks right in. Don't even have to do anything. And like I said, you're ready to go. You got your little kickstand, and you'll be ready to go. All right, pros and cons, and we'll kind of show you some of the videos while we're going through some of this, but pros and cons for sure is the price point at $148. I think that's a great price for it. You should definitely check it out, Walmart, Amazon. The Gotrax G2 Plus, $148. That's a good deal. It's a value for an electric scooter these days, and it's a great place to start the scooter. If you're looking for a little bit more power for an adult, because I really think this one's made for more of a teen, kids, weight-wise and power-wise, I would definitely go for that Gotrax Rival. It does up the power, and I think it's probably more where if I wanted to ride a scooter, where I would go. But that's just my opinion. I didn't get to test that, but I definitely think with the extra power, speed, those types of things, battery life, it's going to be able to, you know, support an adult a little bit better than this one for sure, in my opinion, because I did ride this one and it was struggling up hills and things like that. The next thing I want to talk about is the plus on, you know, build. So far so good. Battery life, so far so good. Doing exactly the specs it's supposed to. I like the way it looks. I think it looks nice. I like the added feature of a light. Not that we use it a lot, but it's cool. The kickstand's cool that it has a kickstand. So those are all different positives. Some of the negatives, in my opinion, is definitely charge time. At 4 hours about to charge this unit. You got to make sure that you kind of keep an eye on that. Luckily, I got my son trained that if he uses it, he just charges it, and then it's ready to go every time he wants to use it. And so that's good because it does take a while to charge it up. The max load at 220 pounds, I don't know if it could really get you up. You know, it says it's a 10% climbing capacity, but if you were 220 pounds and you're trying to go up a 10% grade in the driveway, I think it would kind of struggle, in my opinion. I'm only 180 pounds and it was struggling with me on it. And so I think it's lacking a little bit of power. So I think it just needs to be a little bit more to support what it's saying it's doing. It did get me up it. I will say it. It did get me up it. So it is pretty much supporting its facts here, but it felt super slow and it was struggling, in my opinion. And so I think this one is definitely more for your 8 years old and up, teens. I think adults, it's struggling. So definitely upgrade to the Trax Rival if you want more of an adult scooter, in my opinion. But this, my son is loving it, like I said, and so it's a good value if you're looking for your kid or your teen to go riding around. Another negative, though, that I would talk about is those wheels are super rough. So make your kid wear as much safety gear as you can, elbow pads, knee pads, a helmet, those types of things, because if you even hit a crack in the cement hard with this, you're going to feel it, and it could also throw you off a little bit. So be careful out there on these electric scooters. Even though 12 miles an hour doesn't sound super fast, it is when you're riding a scooter, a bike, whatever you're doing out there. So wear that safety gear and protection, and you should be good. So super tough tires on there, charge time, and then a little bit lacking a little bit of power. Those are my big gripes with it. Other than that, I think it's a great buy at the $149. Like I said, if I were to buy another one for me, I would probably go a step up with that Gotrax Rival at $200, and then you'd have a nice little fun thing to do riding around the neighborhood. On flatland, hills, or things like that, it's not going to get you up anything more than a steep driveway. And so just something to keep in mind for an adult. Other than that, I think that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's been DJ Martini Midwest Reviews. I have another electric item coming up really soon in an electric bicycle, so stay tuned for that video as well. I'm super excited to bring it to you. So thank you so much for tuning in. It's been DJ Martini Midwest Reviews. Please lock in, like, subscribe, and share if this has been helpful at all. I got more content, including another summer electric item that I'm excited to bring it to you, another toy for myself. And I can't wait to bring it to you, an electric bike. So that is coming too. And so stay tuned for my next video or tutorial. We'll see you really soon. Talk to you later.